The owners of this prestigious financial institution will be visiting us this morning.
Hi, good morning.
At the National Farmers and General Workers Cooperative Credit Union, we are aware that you're not only a member, but you're the owner of this thriving institution, and as such we go above and beyond to respond to your various financial needs. We offer savings accounts, minors accounts, loans at low interest rates, and fixed deposit options. Visit us at our Viewfort, Castries, or Borderage branch. And remember, at the National Farmers and General Workers Cooperative Credit Union, you are not just a customer, you are family. You are our future.
Good day and welcome to GVD News on the Go. Thank you for joining us on Facebook, YouTube and Channel 115. I am Michaela Charles Noel. The specific relevant content for this special news broadcast is indeed quite alarming. Earlier this morning, a bus transporting 12 students to the Auger Secondary School veered off the road, causing minor injuries to all the students on the bus. All the students and the bus driver. They are currently receiving treatment at St. Jude's Hospital. Stacy Joseph, the leading spokesperson, Firefighter 542, provided valuable insight into the incident.
On Thursday, February 7th, 2024, the St. Lucia Fire Service received an emergency call about a single vehicle incident in Grace Viewfort, where a minibus carrying 12 persons, including the driver, had gone off the road and down a steep slope. The call was received by the Viewfort Fire Station at 7:26 a.m. At the scene, the firefighters found several passengers injured and lying on the roadside, while 2 other injured individuals were still trapped inside the vehicle. With the use of rescue techniques and tools, the individuals were brought to safety. All the patients were then transported to the St. Jude Hospital for emergency medical attention. They were all handed over in a stable condition to the medical team for further treatment.
Following a distressing occurrence, who also holds the important position of Minister of Health, and provided a comprehensive update on the condition of the students, shedding light on the current situation and the measures being taken to ensure their well-being. More in this report. The incident that transpired on Thursday morning, resulting in 11 students being rushed to the St. Jude Hospital after a minibus crash in Grace. Of this unfortunate event continue to unfold. It is believed that the driver lost control of the vehicle due to brake failure. Unfortunately, amid the chaos, there were no reports of serious injuries among the students. Following this distressing occurrence, we had the opportunity to speak with the district representative, who also holds the important position of Minister of Health. He provided us with a comprehensive update on the condition of the students, shedding light on the current situation and the measures being taken to ensure their well-being.
You know, this could have been much worse, so I really want to thank God. Although we do not have any final word on, because the doctors are continuing to investigate. X-rays are being done, investigations continue, but based on what I have been told by the doctors, most of the passengers seem to have escaped very serious injury. We cannot be conclusive because, as I said, investigations continue. But I really wish to thank God and thank all those who came to the assistance of the individuals on the scene. I wish to thank the the protective services, the fire service, the police, everyone involved here, and the professionals at the St. Jude Hospital. Clearly, it's a situation where they, you know, obviously prioritize this, and you can see the way they're treating the students and so on. I'm really thankful for what I see here. Let us hope that all of them recover fully and recover quickly.
The Minister of Education also visited the crash site, followed by a visit to the St. Jude Hospital, where he spoke to the parents of the students and medical teams. This visit was crucial in showing the minister's support for the affected families and medical professionals. His presence at the crash site and the hospital provided reassurance to the community and highlighted the government's commitment to dealing with the aftermath of the tragic event.
We take the welfare of our students very, very seriously, whether they're in school or they're out of school. And we came here this morning just to reassure the parents that as a country, as a state, as a government, we will do whatever is necessary to ensure that the children get the requisite care so that they can recover as quickly as possible. I think from my vantage point, it would call for a lot more than just the medical care being administered right now, but counseling and some form of psychosocial support will have to be provided just to ensure that the students are in a frame of mind to be able to take a public bus again, and that they can quickly adjust to what is needed in school, given that some of them, quite a few of them are in Form 5 and Form 4, where they already beginning to prepare for CSEC exams. But the emphasis naturally will not be on exam preparation now, but instead to ensure that the children make a full recovery. And of course, as the Ministry of Education, as a government, we stand ready to provide all the necessary support to the families as well as to the Angel Secondary School, just to ensure that these children are once again in a frame of mind where they can continue school in a very normal and productive way.
Pastor Vincent Emmanuel of the Seventh-day Adventist Church visited the site and interacted directly with the parents of the students, showing empathy and solidarity during this challenging time. His visit highlighted the importance of recognizing the impact of such incidents on the education system, healthcare facilities, and members of the Seventh-day congregation. He emphasized the necessity for careful and diligent road safety practices.
The good news is it is not fatal. Yes, there are little pain here and there, lingering pain and so on, but it could have been worse. And we give God praise, we give God glory, we give God honor for what He has done. Because really, to tell you the truth, when you see where the bus is, it is a miracle. It's a miracle, yeah. It stands to reason that even within the context of government and so on, buses must be inspected, and buses must be, you must really do your due diligence, so that transporting students, so everything must be, at top notch. That does not say that the bus was compromised. I'm not saying that at all, because I'm sure the driver did his best to avoid this accident. And where you see the bus, where you notice the bus is, it's a miracle. It's a miracle. I think it's a tree that really stopped the bus from going further in the precipice. It could have been really disastrous.
It is imperative that the circumstances surrounding this incident are thoroughly investigated to not only understand what led to the crash, but also to prevent such occurrence in the future. Our thoughts and prayers with the students. Our thoughts and prayers are with the students and their families during this challenging time. And when we come back, our latest weather.
The chicken you feed your family, we make sure it's healthy. Caribbean quality meats, Caribbean quality meats. Hormone free, all natural, antibiotic free. Chicken so tasty. Caribbean quality meats, Caribbean quality meats. Trusted quality, yeah, cause the chickens grow right here. 100% all ocean. Right price, easy decision.
Caribbean Quality Meats offers premium quality at affordable prices and produced right here in St. Lucia. Visit social media at Caribbean Quality Meats for more info. Available at all leading supermarkets.
So, this is goodbye. A professional one. A meticulous one. One with unique options. And total support. With multiple locations, we are focused on. This is the final goodbye. Be it traditional, at sea, or cremation, the Crick family will be here to help your family during life's most difficult moments. Crick's Funeral Home, telephone 452-2780 and 459-9212.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press Consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
At Great Vision Designs, we value our customers and provide cutting-edge customer service. Great Vision Designs specializes in television broadcasting and live streaming of funerals, sports events, weddings, meetings, shows, and more. Call us today at 722-6542 or 726-9914 or follow us on Facebook and YouTube. Great Vision Designs, coverage you can count on.
What's happening? The owners of this prestigious financial institution will be visiting us this morning.
Hi, good morning.
At the National Farmers and General Workers Cooperative Credit Union, we are aware that you're not only a member, but you're the owner of this thriving institution, and as such we go above and beyond to respond to your various financial needs. We offer savings accounts, minors accounts, loans at low interest rates, and fixed deposit options. Visit us at our Viewfort, Castries, or Borderage branch. And remember, at the National Farmers and General Workers Cooperative Credit Union, you are not just a customer, you are family. You are our future.
Come into any Luselect customer service office to request a new electricity connection. You will need an inspection certificate that's been approved by the manufacturer, a copy of the land register for the property on which the connection is to be made, valid picture ID with NIC number, and a security deposit for an estimated 2 months of consumption. If you are renting, we suggest a move-in authorization form as provided by our offices and a copy of your landlord's ID.
And now for our latest weather.
joining me. I'm meteorologist Brian Shields, and thank you for taking the time to like the videos and subscribe and be part of this weather community. Now, there are some extreme levels of drought going on. They are going to get worse, so I'm going to watch out for this. And we have some water restrictions ongoing on some islands and some locations. Clearly, the water shortages. The focus of this is the southeastern Caribbean for the most part, eastern and southeastern Caribbean, back through parts of South America, Trinidad and Tobago. We have been so dry. Parts of Guyana, we have been too dry. We work our way toward Grenada, watching St. Vincent and the Grenadines, for example, even stretching back toward the ABC Islands. A lot of us need rain. Last year at this time, I was tracking some of those water restrictions just to the north. I'll keep an eye on that. But I did my seasonal forecast, the winter forecast, and rain has been a little bit above average in our northern zones and below average here. So unfortunately, that has kind of panned out for this area. We're watching the crops, agriculture taking a big hit, and an earlier start to the wildfire season. Let me show you what's next, what's coming down the road, kind of where we are. This is the outlook for May. By the time we get into May, we're going to see that rain chance really increasing. And you can see it here, this surge of moisture. I was talking about this in yesterday's video. So we are going to see things turn the corner, but not yet. It's going to be a good 6 to even 8 weeks before we get that better chance of rain. And not only is this rain, we expect to get some rain as we work our way into May, but this is above average rain chances. So that is a big change as we get into May. I had more on that in yesterday's video. I took you into the outlook for the start of hurricane season. Now, look at the last 30 days, and this is almost identical to what I had for our winter forecast, where you're seeing kind of this green here, Cuba, parts of Jamaica, parts of Haiti, closer to Jacmel. Then we swing back toward Turks and Caicos and the Bahamas, Florida, above average. Now, not to say we don't need rain in these spots. We definitely do. We need some rain in parts of Jamaica, Cayman Islands, but it has been above average for the dry season. In extreme northeastern sections of the Caribbean, Eastern Caribbean, as you get back toward Guadeloupe, we've been a little bit above average. To the south, though, it has been so dry, and even parts of the DR, we have been dry. Puerto Rico, drier than average. You get back toward Venezuela, drier than average. ABC Islands. So the last 30 days, we have been super dry in some locations. Now, the next 2 weeks, unfortunately, what we saw the last 30 days, that's going to hold for the next at least couple of weeks. The next couple of weeks, this shading you're seeing here, these kind of brighter colors, that's drier than average or way drier than average conditions. And that's why I have a bigger concern for the water restrictions and watching the crops, our agriculture, all of that. We're going to be seeing things just getting worse in some spots, and keeping an eye on parts of Central America as well. And of course, my friends in Texas, we have been getting hit hard over the last year or two with areas of not only severe weather, but drought in many locations, and it will be drier than average. Now, the next couple weeks, that does coincide with the temps. Usually when we're drier, we're hotter, and sometimes when we're going to have lower air quality with some dust mixing in that sort of thing. In the next couple of weeks, we're going to have above average temperatures. Yeah, we expect it to be warm to hot this time of year, but above average numbers. So the next couple of weeks, drier than average, hotter than average, and on top of that, that's just going to pile on to the issues we have now with the drought, and it looks like that could last through April. But I showed you May. I like to lead with some good news. That's why I was showing you May. We're going to start to turn the corner and get some more moisture. More on that in yesterday's video. I was covering that, and you see again as we work our way through the day, a lot of the fronts staying to the north, scattered showers possible in the Bahamas with one front clipping behind. It's that time of year the fronts north, and that's where all of that action is. So we're kind of waiting on the wet season at this point. So it's going to be a little bit of time. So I'll keep an eye on areas of smoke, the wildfires. I'll do my best to update you on where I think where we could get some rain and the potential of more water restrictions. Keep me posted as well on what you have or don't have in the comments section. Of course, we need to fill up some of these cisterns. A lot of the river levels are running way too low. So one front, I'll zoom down into Canada in a second. One front moving by, moved off the east coast of the U.S. Here comes that next one. Now, parts of Texas will get some welcome rain, but it kind of moves in and moves out. As you know, in Texas, it has not been enough at all. And you see here again some of this rain stretching all the way up toward the Great Lakes. So here's our next system. I'll zoom down into the Caribbean in a second. Most of this moisture stays up to the north, and we're kind of deeper into the winter. It's almost spring, which starts in a couple weeks. So the fronts stay up here. It's not like January where they dive down into the Caribbean. So we'll see this system moving by, but still eventually a chance of showers for the weekend. again, as we get into Saturday, southeast U.S., and then eventually over toward the Bahamas. They may clip us by in parts of Cuba, but this is the outlook as we work our way into our Saturday as another system moves in. And keep an eye on the Pacific Northwest and parts of Western Canada. We're going to see another system diving into the Pacific Northwest of the U.S. You see that one there, but again, all of this action to the north, and yet again over toward New England and the Atlantic region of Canada. We're going to see that system winding in with some rain and snow, a couple systems back to back. So we get a look at the outlook today. Now, it's not to say we can't see a shower. You see there, look at Trinidad, for example. A passing shower is possible today. It's just so limited, and it just doesn't put a dent in some of the rain deficits. That's a problem. Even if we get a shower, it just doesn't do a whole lot as we work our way forward, as we have been so dry. I was highlighting the Panama Canal a couple weeks ago. We work our way into tomorrow afternoon, and you see again, not much more than a spotty shower. Northern Venezuela, we're dry. Suriname, we could see a shower. Guyana, we're going to be on the drier side. Trinidad and Tobago, St. Lucia, Barbados, passing shower. Same thing in Dominica, Antigua, and Barbuda. Not much, and you see here, this is Saturday, there's that next front, but it stays generally up to the north. You see that front just kind of winding by, and we may get a stray shower as we work our way from Guatemala, Belize, Mexico, but still mainly dry even in here in Cayman Islands, Jamaica, Cuba. It would just be a passing shower. Haiti, not much at all in the rain bucket. Same thing as toward the Dominican Republic. So we get a look at today here in eastern Canada. Very tricky forecast. I know the forecasters up there, give them a little grace. They are doing the best they can with this system. It's kind of a really fine line with some rain and snow. Rain in here, snow is going to wrap in. You get over toward Newfoundland, we're going to see that snow that will be wrapping in. New Brunswick, some of us have some rain, southern tier, and then we get into some snow on the back side of the system. So that'll be working by tomorrow morning. Still some of that snow trying to wrap in. Even over toward Nova Scotia, we may still have some snow showers tomorrow morning, and then gradually winding down. But still, as we work our way into our Friday evening, still eastern end of Newfoundland, we could see again some of that snow. And then yet again, look at Saturday, another system bringing some rain to the mid-Atlantic, getting closer to New England. Again, this time of year, it's really, you don't get as many big snow systems. You can still, but the snow on the north side of this mixing over in parts of Maine. And then as we work our way into Sunday, we'll watch kind of a similar setup trying to move in Sunday into Monday for the Atlantic region of Canada. So I'll keep an eye on that for us. Now, as far as the seas go, things have been a little more settled, Caribbean and the Gulf of Mexico. Meters down here. Here's feet over here. Of course, with these fronts that pass by the U.S., things are definitely higher, choppy over toward Bermuda, but things will start to build touch. This is as we work our way into tomorrow. So things build a couple meters in the central Gulf of Mexico, a couple meters in the central Caribbean. You see that as that next front starts to work in. It will be a bit choppier at times as we work our way into the Gulf of Mexico. This is on Saturday. Again, Atlantic waters, of course, higher. And then you see here again with that front that's passing by, it's going to be a bit choppier, even the Bay of Campeche. This is by the time we get into Sunday. Central Caribbean, we'll see some of those seas running at about 2 meters, so upwards of about 6 to about 8 feet in the Caribbean. So things will get a little bumpier out there. Now, Jamaica, I mentioned the passing shower. We're looking at a 20% chance the next couple days. The rain chance just stays so low. Cayman Islands, same thing. 10 to 20% chance, and that's it. We work our way back toward Trinidad. Now today I showed you on the model a little bit of green, Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, we may catch a shower, and that's good. We will take it. It's just not going to really change much as far as our deficits are concerned. Barbados, same thing, a 30% chance, 20 to 30% chance for my friends in St. Lucia. Isolated showers. Same thing, St. Vincent of the Grenadines. We are dealing with conditions that have been way too dry. Martinique, rain chance stays on the smaller side, 10 to 20% chance in Dominica. Saturday with that easterly flow, we may kick in an extra shower on Saturday. Guadeloupe, about a 20 to 30% chance, 10 to 20% chance in Antigua and Barbuda. So watching the northeastern Caribbean, while we're not in those extreme levels of drought, we could get there in a hurry. St. Kitts and Nevis, Montserrat, rain chance stays on the small side. Same thing Anguilla and St. Bart's, and the same thing St. Martin, Saba, and Statia. Rain chance stays very low, and that could hold for the next couple of weeks. Puerto Rico, rain chance bouncing around at about 30% the next couple days. U.S. and British Virgin Islands, isolated. passing shower. Dominican Republic, hit or miss shower. And my friends in Haiti, thank you for sharing this channel across Haiti. About a 10-20% chance of mainly a few very brief shower, higher terrain. We may see one or two. The Bahamas, northern Bahamas today with that front moving by, a few scattered showers. Turks and Caicos, not a lot. 10 to 20% chance as we get into Cuba. So staying mainly dry from our western, central into eastern end of Cuba. Belize over toward the Yucatan. We get back toward Cancun, Cozumel. Rain chance stays on the small side, and it will. It'll stay on the low side. Aruba, Curacao, and Bonaire also monitoring some of that dust that has. Rain chance stays low. Rain chance at about 50% tomorrow in Bermuda. We'll see, especially late today, tonight, into tomorrow morning. That's when that front is going to pass by. So it's not going to be all day stuff. But tonight we'll see a better chance of showers. Costa Rica bumping up some on Saturday. And we work our way into Guyana. Rain chance a little bit lower and about a 30% chance as well as we get into Suriname. And the rain chance stays minimal as we get into northern Venezuela. All right, drought conditions. Yeah, they're going to get worse. I'll monitor those water shortages. Keep me posted in the comments too. Hotter temps, lower air quality, trending wetter though in May. By May, we'll start to get some more moisture moving in, which is normal, but it's actually going to be even above average. So that's some really good news. May into June. Of course, the hurricane season starting on June 1st. So thank you for sharing this information. Keep me posted in the comments. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
And this is where we end with this special news update. Don't forget to give us a call if you see or hear news in your area. You can contact us via WhatsApp or direct call at 722-6542 or 726-9914. You can now join us on our website for all the latest news and updates at greatvisiondesigns.slu.com. That's greatvisiondesigns.slu.com. Please subscribe to our newsletter and remain informed. Join us on Monday as we resume with our news updates and nightly news. And now for a program note. Join us tomorrow for live coverage of District 5 Sports Live from Philip Masley Grounds, Vieux Fort, as students from Richford to Tiroche Primary School show their talents on the tracks. GVD News, coverage you can count on. Good night.